Imagine a world without the beauty of painting, the emotion of a play, or the rhythm of a dance. That is how it would be if arts and theater were not offered to children growing up in schools. I would like to discuss an important topic today, which is, should arts and theater be a requirement for students? And I believe yes. Art is the ability to be able to be creative, to be able to be expressive, and mostly importantly, help students to become empathetic and empathize. Statistics prove students with access to art educations are 5 times less likely to drop out of school, 4 times more likely to be recognized for academic achievements, and 4 times more likely to receive a bachelor's degree. We have to advocate for a fundamental change in our educational system, a change that places arts and theater at the core of every student's learning experience. In this speech, I will discuss why the arts are just not a luxury but a vital necessity for students' holistic development and why they should be required in the educational curriculums. An audience should care about whether arts and theater should be required in schools because engaging with the arts helps students develop emotional intelligence and, most importantly, like I said, empathy. They learn to understand and appreciate different viewpoints, cultures, experiences, learning, and to be a more inexclusive, compassionate society overall. By making arts and theater a requirement in schools, we ensure that every student can have benefits from these valuable experiences, leading to more fulfilling educational journeys. First, I will talk about how art experiences boost critical thinking. Teaching students to take time to be more careful and thorough in how they observe the world is very important. Over the last few decades, students receiving art education has shrunk drastically, unfortunately. This trend is primarily an expansion of sterilized test-based accountability, which has pressured schools to focus resources on tested subjects such as math and English. As the saying goes, what gets measured gets done. These pressures have disproportionately affected access to the arts in a negative way. For example, a research was conducted found that schools designated No Child Left Behind as needing improvement, and schools with higher percentages of minority students were more likely to experience decreases in the time spent on arts education. Arts and theater promote effective communication and collaborative skills. Students learn to express themselves clearly, listen actively, and work effectively in team skills that are crucial in all aspects of life. It is proven that high school students who are highly involved in drama demonstrate an elevated self-concept over those who are not involved. This shows the importance of being able to be in arts and theaters. Numerous studies have demonstrated a correlation between drama involvement and academic achievement, in addition to having higher standardized tests than their peers who do not experience the arts. Students who participate in drama often experience improved reading comprehension, maintaining better attendance records, and staying more engaged in non-art counterparts. Statistics show students have involved in drama performance coursework or experiences in 2005 SAT by an average of 60 points in the verbal component of 34 points in the math component. One of the things that are really critical to young people of all ages is the opportunity to explore a wide variety of different kinds of activities. Some of them are going to gravitate to one thing and some of them are going to gravitate towards another thing, but they can't all gravitate if they've never experienced them. By allowing students to art classes and theaters, they can express themselves in ways they might have not known if it's not experiencing in any type of art. Through that, we can express ourselves using art and being able to use art to find ways to express ourselves as independents. Now that we have understood the importance of required arts and theater and why it helps students with many things, we can discuss how participation in other arts and theater boosts confidence, self-esteem, and overall well-being of an individual student. It provides a creative outlet for self-expression and helps students develop a sense of self-identity and purpose. Through art, students can express their thoughts, feelings, and ideas, like I said, and they are able to be expressionate with themselves and how they want to express themselves. An example being when students create art, they often receive positive feedback from teachers, peers, and others. This is a positive reinforcement that can help build their confidence, motivate the student to continue wanting to explore that art and to be able to want to pursue with that art. An experiment was conducted, and after the students had finished, 73% of the participants showed a beneficial increase in their feelings of self-efficiency after completing their art. And I think that is a really big requirement for colleges or even high schools, because a lot of the time students feel very drained with their work. And that helps the students feel like a sense of remorse with being able to do art. And I feel like it's important to be able to have access to that as a student. Once you know how important art education is to a student's future and academic success, it is important to see simply optional. Art education needs to be more fully funded to combat entrenched educational inequalities and give all students the tools they need to be successful. However, before any of that, we need to all learn the value of education more highly. Shifting that towards the way of art education is perceived in society and is critical to changing the way it is fundamented and administered. Imagining a world without any art, theater would be really different and difficult. Students will not have the same opportunities to grow and become more creative as they would if they had arts and theater. And it's really more likely required with arts and theater for students to feel confident and to feel like themselves. Art and theater are important requirements in education because they foster creativity and critical thinking skills. Overall, it promotes cultural appreciation, personal growth, and academic achievements. By engaging in art and theater, we can help students build confidence, develop empathy, and learn to communicate effectively. Thank you for watching.